Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior VII. This is the video in which I'm going to be exploring the bonus dungeons. And this treasure chest that I put the lost shard in at the end of the last video now has a question mark shard when I reloaded the save file that it saved that to. I'm going to be switching in Gabo because I'm going to actually do a little bit of job level grinding for Hero. The reason why is because I want to master the Plat King class with him. I actually had to re-explore the last dungeon again for the Aqua Charm path in order to claim the prizes that were there. I was a little bit annoyed by that. You know, I had to get the question mark shard and stuff. I was like, oh no, why would they do that? Because I noticed that Melvin didn't have the Oceano sword, and that's what I got on that path. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, and then after that I will start exploring the bonus dungeons. At least one of them, but most likely both of them. Okay, so I just finished job level grinding and stuff, and my character's leveled up a little bit. I got Gabo up there as well. I actually said that I invited Gabo in my party because I was going job level grinding, and the reason why I said that was because I wanted to level him up so that way I could use him in the bonus dungeon. So this is actually the party I'm going with for the bonus dungeon is Hero, Mary, Gabo, and Melvin. I also mastered the Plat King class with Hero, and here's the funny thing. Watch this. Hero became a Plat King. It's funny. I think it's more like he's a, yeah, I think he's actually a Plat King, which is just really funny. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go to the ruins now to enter the bonus dungeon. I am assuming I'm ready for this. The first bonus dungeon, the boss in it is actually special. You have to beat the boss like 3 times just to get the shards to enter the next bonus dungeon. And that's going to be a little bit of a pain. I'll put any shards that I have. Oh, I can go right here immediately. May as well do that. I don't know about the other one, but at least I can immediately enter this one. For some reason, I thought it was going to be the one downstairs that I could go to first. So, the sprite disappears when you enter, when you enter dungeons and stuff. Let's use smell very fast. Actually, I didn't properly search this area, did I? Okay. This is similar to the layout around Crage. This is interesting. So there was one treasure chest in here. That seems like the path to the staircase, so I'll go this way first. There's going to be a few fights in here. I also got a new ability with Hero called Big Bang. But it costs 30 MP, so I'm going to avoid using that if I can. I'm going to stick to Sword Dance with my party members, except for with her. She's going to use Rock Throw. But the other characters are going to use Sword Dance. There we go. My headphones are... Oh, that's an ominous name. Dark Santa and Satan Mail, huh? Okay. Now, apparently, Plat Kings can actually appear in this dungeon. And they are actually the highest source, or maybe it's not this dungeon, but the next one. One of the 2 bonus dungeons. May as well use that strength seed on Hero. I never did use any of the seeds on any of the other characters, which is a shame, but... Then again, it makes the most sense to use them strictly on Hero, since I can switch out the other party members. No. No more treasure on this floor. Okay. Some of these floors are going to look a little bit similar to places that we've been to before. And the reason why is because they actually are similar to places we've been to before. Although, because of how different, or not different, I should say it's more like, it doesn't feel random, it's actually intentional. You know, each floor is fixed. But because it's hard to remember the specifics of certain dungeons from a long time ago, you may not notice unless it's a very specific type of layout, I guess you could say. And I'm stumbling all over my words right now. Leave me alone. I may have to start using my herbs for once. I don't want to use MP in here if I can avoid it. Let's use smell again. So this floor right here, you may recognize it as the tower that we had to climb a long time ago. At least I think so. I could be wrong. In the Rexwood region. I think that was it. And look at this, a bedroom. This place has a very random setup. Eh. I'll read the bookshelf in a little bit here. I wonder which room this is, though. Here, check the bookshelf. Mad Book appeared. Okay. Now, if I recall, these guys are immune to rock throw, but I'll still use it with Mary Bell. Wow, that dealt quite a bit of damage. I'm not gonna complain about that. Here, I checked the bookshelf. There were no special books. Oh. Okay. What about this book on the shelf here? Or not shelf, but the thing there. I wonder whose house that was. Oh, this is the old man on the cliff's house. Let's talk to my party. Okay. This is an Esterd. Well, not really Esterd, but some kind of weird imitation of it. I just got some other kind of seed, didn't I? Yeah. Use that on here again. Because why not? No more treasure on this floor. Of course there isn't. Oh, this is the Halfling Cave. I could recognize it immediately because of that thing in the center. And the path, the way it splits at the very beginning. Now those are some interesting enemies. They look like a evolution of the two enemies that I fought in the final dungeon. I forgot their names already though. Giga Goner, huh? Well, thankfully they died, so I don't have to worry about them. I wonder if I'm gonna run into any metal slimes in here. Not that it really matters. Okay. And now I'm in a well. Isn't this funny? Which well is it, though? I don't recognize it. Is this the Crage tree? I think that was the Crage tree there, and this is the Engao volcano. Could be wrong about that, though. It's neat that they have you going through all these different places that you had gone to before. It's a nice little way of celebrating your adventure through this ridiculously long game. Thankfully, my characters are strong enough to deal with these guys. I wish Gabo could equip swords. I don't think he can. I think he's limited to his fists. And, well, and knives, but no more treasure on this floor. Now this right here, I forget, was this the Dark Draco Tower? Okay, so that goes over there and that goes over there. There are two staircases. Which one is which? You know what? I'll go down this first, right? Because this is obviously the undersea cave. But the smell didn't do nothing there, so let's go to the other one. Just in case there's anything down that. Because even if I'm at the very end of the game, I still don't want to miss anything. Okay, no more treasure on this floor. So either both paths lead to the same area, which would be kind of funny, or they, for some reason, they decided to have two split paths for some insane reason. But I have a feeling the staircase that goes back to that one room is right here. Yeah. I wonder what dropping down the hole would do. I don't want to try it, though. It seems like a bad idea. Okay, now this is that time chamber place. You know what? Let's use the location. This seems to be Vortex. Okay. So there are two treasure chests here. Now there is a slight problem with that. Namely, that treasure chest down there is I'm gonna have to come back for that in a second. I don't know how easy or hard it is to get back up after you go down there to grab it. Okay. Sword vein, huh? Some of the enemies are weird. Hopefully this gets rid of both of them. I got rid of one of them. That's good enough. I was about to say, I guess both of them survived, but... Okay. Now I think about it. Let's use some herbs. I wish that the healing option would actually use the items. Well, at least items that you designate for it to use. Because you get a ton of herbs in this game. And I stopped using them way early on. Okay. I don't want to do that too often. I just wanted to do that now for some inexplicable reason. A sage rock. Okay, cool. I am happy with that. Now let's go to that other treasure chest that I passed up before, because I didn't want to jump off that platform. I hope that I can get rid of all of them. I wonder if I should have just used rock throw with all four of them, but... At the very least, I'm pretty sure at least two of them are going to be alive before this battle is done. Or, yeah. Oh, no. And it got charmed by Maribel. That's good. The nice thing about having super speed is that enemies can't touch me anymore. I just realized something. That vortex that was up there may have led to somewhere else. I can't jump off the side. Okay. So this obviously... I think I missed something. It doesn't matter, but I can always... I'm gonna have to go through this dungeon again a couple of times anyways, but I'm still a little bit irritated that I missed something. At least I got the chest though. It could have been worse. Then again, maybe that teleporter or whatever that I saw in that last room just led to this room. You never know. You never know. Okay, so I think that this door is probably going to lead further in, and I'm not going to waste too much time in here, if I don't have to. Okay. Now, which place is this? I don't recognize this. Huh. I should recognize it. Is this the... Oh, Drac metals, huh? Well, I hope that they are susceptible to rock throw. Nope, they are not. But they are at least susceptible to sword dance, and that's all that matters. Anyways, so I think that this might be the place that had that Hellbound enemy. Could be wrong about that. This dog enemy that they have me fighting against, isn't this like the second reskin that they've done for it? Huh. I'm just gonna use normal attacks this time. There we go. Oh wow, that was quite a bit of EXP. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it's not as much as, you know, metal slimes would give me, but it's definitely better than what normal enemy groups have been giving me. I bet most of that EXP was from the Drax. Okay, so there are 2 treasure chests here, and I'm assuming that one of those treasure chests is, yeah, up here. Okay, it was empty. Darn it. Why did they have to put empty treasure chests there? Oh well. Revy Rock. Is that supposed to be like Revive Rock or something? They can revive themselves? Who knows? So I'm gonna be just trying my hardest for the boss here. I heard about a trick that you can utilize with the main character. By mastering the Plat class like I did, I can have him use a skill called Guardian to focus all of the attacks on himself. Well, all of the attacks that aren't multi-target anyways. And that will force the boss to target him, and since he has the Plat King class mastered, he won't be taking very much damage at all. So I just need to make sure that he stays healed while the other characters, you know, deal a lot of damage. So there should be one more treasure chest. I can't zoom out. That's unfortunate. I'm not used to this area having all these enemies. Because normally when you run up this path, the enemies aren't here. This is a place that only exists in the present. They never had it in the past. Okay, you guys can hopefully die on this turn. Okay, first, I thought for sure that the rock guys were gonna die, but I guess not. Gathering power, that's not good. Thankfully, it didn't amount to much, but it could have been worse. Okay. Now that I've done that, there's that treasure chest I was looking for. A magic hat. Let me see what that does. The spell requires less MP. Now that's a very interesting little thing. Huh. I wonder, should I give this to... I think I'll give this to Mary. No, I'll give this to Hero. No, I'll give this to Mary. Maribel's going to be using a lot of magic, so I figure why not. I don't know how much it reduces MP it costs by. I'm assuming it reduces it by a fair amount. Well, it seems like it probably reduces it by half. be even better if she had something that could recover her MP. So there's a little cave right here that I want to go into first, before I go anywhere else. Open treasure chest 1. There it is. I wonder, was this the right way to go? Huh. I hope it was the right way to go. Oh, look at that. Speaking of boss monsters, or monsters that look like bosses, we fought this the boss that looked like these guys in Engao, or rather Mount Flame. That was a long time ago. And these guys have a lot of HP. Dodge the rock and wow, that deals a lot of damage. That deals way more damage than I was anticipating. Let's hope they heal. I've just got to heal my characters now, that's all. I'll just use plan full HP. Why is Melvin using heal all? Is that really cheaper than the alternative? What cave is this? Because I don't recognize it. I do not recognize it at all. Sword dance, rock throw. Huh. Blaster A. I wonder why they call them blasters. They're wielding swords, so you'd think that their names would be fitting of that. A sword and a shield, rather. Okay. Now, oh, that's a dead end. Okay, then I don't dare cast outside. I almost did. But, I don't dare do that. I'm gonna flee. I've already fought enough of these guys in here. No need to keep fighting them. Even with the Drac slimes that were there, it's just not worth it to me. Okay. And those guys are annoying because I think that they're immune to rock throw. Now we gotta go this way. Where is this at? Why? What is it about this area that looks familiar to me? It doesn't really matter. Unopened treasure chest remaining 1. It's probably near these, right? Magic? Nope. Okay then. The door is locked. Let's see. What about... I was about to say, what about this door, but... I'll get rid of these guys. I don't mind fighting them in a different area. I just don't want to keep fighting them in the same area. Okay. I wish that there was a speed up button. I've been spoiled by modern gaming. There are a lot of things that they've added to newer games that make the process of battles a lot faster. I don't know, maybe there is like some option to speed up the attacks, you know, like getting rid of the animations or whatever, but I haven't looked into that. Let's check this door out very fast, okay. What about, I'm assuming that you have to go into that cave up there, so let's enter this cave. Why is there a monster in here? Mary Bell is lost in thought. Smell. Talk to it. Courageous servants of God. Oh! He allows you to save your game. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna save very fast, and like I said, I have over 100... wow, almost 170 hours. Or probably over 170 hours now with this save. That, job level grinding stuff really got to me. Especially since I wanted to, you know, keep releasing videos consistently. So I didn't want to do too much job level grinding, but I wanted to do enough where, oh, look at that, where I, you know, would be satisfied by the end, and I'm definitely satisfied at this point. I'm overly satisfied. Yeah, my main goal was just to, I was thinking at the time, maybe I'll do all the monster classes too? No. Nah, that turned out to be unrealistic. Let's go inside this well now. Smell. No more treasure on this floor. But is there anything in here that I can see anyways? It's weird that they added that well lure for no reason. We can go inside this house, which again is kind of weird. It has 4 treasures. Slime armor. Nothing there. A tiny medal. Once again, we don't need those anymore, but it's fine. I'm glad that they added in extra. It would have been... I imagine that a lot of people would have been in trouble if they weren't as thorough as I was. Stupidly easy. I almost feel insulted by how easy that was. Oh. Another one. I wonder why they decided to include these guys here. Doesn't seem to be a logical reason for that. There should... I remember in the past you could sleep here, but I guess they don't let you in the present, which is a shame. Missed opportunity. They let you save, so... There should be still an item here, right? Or was it that well lure or whatever, well ghost? Okay, it was the well ghost. So now we are somewhere else. And I'm not sure where. Oh, this is the ruins. You know, the ones on Esterd Island. Now that right there is the boss. For centuries I have awaited your arrival. Look upon my grand visage and know me as your one and true God. Oh my God. What events have conspired to bring your divine presence to rest in such a place? Ah, Melvin, it appears that I have aged somewhat better than you, old friend. Ages ago, a great battle was waged with the Demon Lord, Orgodemir. The centuries-long struggle concluded with both sides of good and evil defeated and weary. Before the final battle, I left the future of the world in the hands of you, the humans. Given the task of rebuilding the world in my stead, the human race is no longer in need of my divine guidance. The future is is yours to shape, as you see fit. You may take your leave. I have nothing more to say. Or do you wish to test your strength and engage me in battle? Yes. Let it be known that I have provided fair warning before your imminent demise. Your face does little to hide what is in your heart. You question how a righteous God could allow suffering to exist among his people, but you do not know yet what true suffering is. Now you will witness the full realization of the wrath of God. Hero's party was fully healed. Oh, they fully healed you before the fight. Okay. So, the strategy for this fight is actually pretty simple. I'm going to have Hero use Guardian, and then I'm going to have Maribel and Gabo and Melvin all use Ultra Hit, and then I'm just going to keep doing that until Hero needs to be healed, and I'm going to have Mary heal him, and then Gabo and Melvin continue using Ultra Hit. That's the general gist of how this is going to go. Actually, I may switch over to Gabo healing Hero instead. The reason why is because Gabo has less MP. So, and healing costs less MP. I should have given Gabo that hat if he could equip it. Got some lightning from the netherworld, okay. But Hero was unaffected. Got released quick joke. Moranza wandered off with its lover, but its cantaloupe Hero did not laugh. Okay. Let's continue using Ultra Hit because I can. And the general idea is that Hero is the target, but because he has so much defense, and because he's still the Flat King class, he, has even more defense because of that, and he mastered it. He can't do anything to him. Even if all the other characters die, Hero won't die. At least not in a single turn. Okay, Hero's acting like nothing happened. And not to mention, I've given all of the defense seeds to Hero, and I've even gotten a couple from enemies as well. So he's really not in any danger. At least not yet. Now the hardest part is going to be making sure that I actually beat this in 20 turns, but I don't know how many turns it's been yet. I'm not even counting. Okay. Worst comes to worst. If something goes wrong, I can always have Hero use Time Stamp. And then that way, I can just redo the whole thing. There we go. God's eyes glinted suspiciously. Great sleepiness. Melvin fell asleep. So that's not good. I thought that he couldn't target anybody else with that kind of thing, but actually it's better than what it could have been. Let's use... Where is it? Wake Song? It should be around here, right? Am I wrong? Oh, there it is. Wake Song to wake up allies. Ultra Hit. I'd rather waste a turn with Maribel actually waking him up than to have him completely, be asleep for the rest of the fight. I found out that ability, when the Demon Lord used it, was not good. God radiate freezing cold. It targeted everybody. Oh, it's not a big deal. I can always use Hustle now. With Maribel. I'm starting to vary his attacks. So, I didn't use a strategy like this for the Demon Lord because, first of all, I hadn't mastered the Flat King class, and second of all, I didn't even really know about the strategy until I looked it up. Because I was curious. I was like, is there anything to make this easier? Because I heard it's really hard. Hero fell asleep. Well, that's not good. Use Wake Song. So for at least one turn, there is the real distinct possibility of one of my characters dying. Or even multiple characters dying. I don't know how much HP it has, but I'm assuming it's a fair amount. What amazes me even more, though, is the fact that, oh, come on, not that ability again. That ability is ridiculous. You know what? I'm gonna use Ultra Hit on this turn with him, and Wake Song with her, and Ultra Hit. It may result in something bad happening, but I'd rather something bad happen than to end up not being able to get the rewards at the end for not doing this fast enough. I guess that's their way of preventing you from entering the final dungeon, the final bonus dungeon, without being prepared. I'll use Ultra Hit with him, Wake Song with him, and Ultra Hit again. And hopefully this will finish. He's got a lot more HP than I thought he would. Maybe I should just come out swinging with Ultra Hits with all of my party members from the start. Yay! You know what's good about this? Oh, never mind. I thought that there was something good about that. There wasn't anything good about that. Actually, wait a second. I'll have her use Heal All on herself. Gabo use Wake Song. And Melvin continue to use Ultra Hit. For a second there, I thought Gabo hadn't moved yet. And that Hero would be woken up on that turn, but somehow I missed him actually getting a turn, so... Hell Flame, that does not sound good. Well, that's why it didn't sound good. Heal us all. Let's use Ultra Hit now. With all three of them and just... But I'm probably reaching the point where 20 turns have passed. And if not, then it's gonna happen soon. I don't know how they'd expect you to beat him in 20 turns if I can't do that here, so... Let's hope that this works out. At least quick choke, huh? Hero did not laugh. Okay. For some reason, Gabo found that really funny. I don't even know what it said. Come on. There are only so many times I can use the best ability in the whole game over and over again. Same enemy before I finally win. Thank you. Whew. I was starting to worry there. 12 turns. Wow, that was only 12? Huh. It felt a lot longer. 12 turns. Most impressive. From the dawn of creation, I have patiently awaited the day when you would rise up to defeat He who created all. You deserve something for your persistence. I offer a gift in deference to your solemn achievement. So there are these 3 shards, which are the most important things, so I'm going to get shard 1. Take your insignificant prize and be gone from my sight. Hero received the question mark shard. And I've got to do that 2 more times. Our audience is at an end. The entirety of the world is now open to you. Choose the land which you desire to flee to. So I'll choose Eskard Castle. Farewell, because I'll have to go back there anyways, but I want to heal up. So now I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next time I beat him. Okay, here we are again. Indeed, you have returned to stand firm in the presence of the Creator, unable to deny your recalcitrant ways. Do you wish to test your mettle? Yes, I do. Let it be known that I have provided a fair warning before your imminent demise. Your face does little to hide what is in your heart. Okay. So, he just basically repeats what he said before. And then he heals it. Okay. 11 turns. Most impressive. Okay, so now I'm going to claim the next prize from this from him. The next prize is going to be... By the way, as far as these prizes go, these 3, the fillet is supposed to be for training, or not training, but taming monsters. The dream thing, that I already got that, and it can only be equipped by Mary Bell, so there's no need for another one. And then the hero's heart is to instantly, allow a character to instantly obtain the hero class, but I don't need that, so let's get this second shard. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and come back here again for that 3rd shard. And now for the final shard, shard number 3. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save, and then I'm going to go back to the ruins and access the next pedestal. And now on to the final bonus dungeon. So let's put these shards in for the final time. I don't think it goes there. I think it goes down here. Yeah. Then that one goes right here. This one goes there. And finally, that one goes there. And it spells Dragon Warrior VII. Just like I thought it did. That's cool. I don't know how long this last dungeon is going to be. But I imagine it'll probably be roughly the same length as the other one, if not a little bit shorter. Then again, I could be surprised. So where am I now? Looks like I'm in Dune. Interesting. So I have three choices. I can go in one of these doors, which leads to a cave, or this staircase, which leads to somewhere else. My goodness, this place is going to be confusing. What about this other door? Yeah, they definitely want to make sure that you're going to be confused. Well, at least I can swing around here. Now, one of the strategies I used... Oh, look, a Doris box. One of the strategies I used to avoid enemy encounters was actually casting Repel over and over again. When going through the bonus dungeon for the second and third time. Because I was like, you know, why torture myself going through those crazy places? I think I made a mistake by having Gabo use that, but it's okay. The reason why I say that is because, you know, I don't want him to use up all of his MP if I can avoid it. Okay, my characters don't have anything to say. And that is the sprite that they used for the final boss in Dharma, for sure. I recognize it. I think a while back I may have said something like that in the final dungeon for, you know, the Dark Palace dungeon, but nah, I'm pretty sure that this is actually the final boss. Or not final boss, but the final boss of Dharma, rather. That's right that they used. I forgot his name. I just remember him being a big old pushover. These guys aren't a pushover. I should have used Sword Dance, but it's fine. It's fine, we'll go down on this turn. Just a shame that I took that much damage before I was able to take him out. So I'm thinking I might actually employ that strategy of using, what do you call it? Repel. And then that way, if I do run into any enemies, then at least they'll be around my own level. Repel is different from Tiptoe. Tiptoe is just supposed to reduce the encounter rate. Repel is supposed to get rid of it entirely. So, okay, that explains what's going on there. It loops back around. And then this room, smell. Okay. Let's go this way. I think that this is the way I had to take before. Use Repel again. It takes some of the challenge out of it. Being able to just tell monsters, no, I don't want to fight you. But I'd rather not struggle too much on this last little stretch here. In particular, I don't want to have to do this dungeon over again. I don't know how hard the final boss in this dungeon is going to be. Although using up all my MP to cast Repel may not be a good idea. Why does it feel like... Which dungeon is this? Huh. It's like right there, but it's not there at the same time. Now this is Mount Flame. Oh crap. I hate this area. I hate it so much. Great, you found the goddess ring. You put the goddess ring in your bag. Let's use heal us all with Hero. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually equip that on Hero. And the reason why, I'll give him back the other soon enough, but the reason why is because it restores your MP. Based on what I know. Oh wait, he can't equip it? Oh, that changes things. Well then, I can only equip it on Mary or... whatever. I guess that my idea isn't gonna work out. I was gonna have Hero using Repel while being able to restore his MP. All that other stuff, but whatever. I'm gonna have him use Heal Us again. I also have to check that room one more time just to make sure, because I was in a rush to get out of there. Smell. Okay. What about this room? Unopened treasure chest 5. Well, the majority of the treasures seem to be in here. Kind of surprising. Not there. Is this the basement for Dharma? Feels kind of like it. A destruct shield. I'll check that in a second. A Doris box, darn it. And I'll destroy it fairly fast. Ultra hit. Ultra hit. I'm not gonna have him use Ultra hit. Instead, I'll have him use Rock Throw. Same for him. Save their MP as much as I can. I actually have some potions that I can use on them before the boss fight, if necessary. Assuming that the game gives me a warning, you know, like before like some kind of visual cue before I end up encountering the bosses. So let's check out what that Destruct Shield does. Oh, it's a cursed item, never mind. I don't need that. Okay, that was 2 of the treasures. Repel is no longer effective. I'll actually use some of those right now on Hero because his MP is starting to get a little bit lower. And I figure, why not just get him a little bit boosted up again. It's too bad I can't really effectively... Actually, wait a second. I could effectively utilize Slumber because he's keeping all the monsters away. Duh. I could actually do the same for all of my characters. Although, if I run into Mad Pots, that might be a small problem. So maybe I should hold off on doing that in areas where there are pots that you can throw around, or bookcases that you can check, or wells that you can check. There we go, another tiny metal. And I think that there's only one more item in here, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have Hero use Slumber again, since Repel should still be active. Rib. That must be what I was looking for. And that is almost it. Repel. I'm gonna have my other characters use Slumber in a bit here in this next room. To be more precise. Hopefully that won't be a problem. Where are you, Slumber? Oh, there you are. Sometimes I wish that you could set Slumber as the first ability on the whole list. Or I wish that you could tell your whole party to use it. Smell. Unopened treasure chest 1. Oh, there it is. What does this do? It's an echo hat. Echo casted spells. Echo casted spells, huh? That sounds like it uses the same spell twice. I wonder if that works on abilities. Like if I used, Huh. That's a very good question. And several characters can equip it. You know what? I'm going to give it to Melvin. It lowers his defense a little bit, but hey, it's worth it if it actually allows him to use Ultra Hit twice. This is a heal. So my characters are now fully healed on top of everything else. And obviously that means that there is a boss fight coming up here. I'll use Repel one more time, just because. I'm pretty sure that... I'm surprised. I thought that this room would be the room for the boss fight. Nah, this is definitely the room for the boss fight. There should be no doubt about that. Okay, never mind. How wrong can I be? There's one staircase there, one staircase there. Why are there so many staircases in this crazy place? Okay, I'll take this one down here first. And then just hope that the other one... Okay, so that leads to this room. That's that room that we found that demon in who had cursed Gabo to his human form. A presence can be felt within. Is this Dharma Temple? You, who threaten our Lord with danger. I'm afraid we're not allowed to let you go any further, cutie. The time has come for you to leave, humans. We are born from God himself. Fighting against us is pointless. If it be God's will, however, we will defend this area to the death. May the light of the Lord shine down upon these poor souls. Okay. So this is the final battle in the whole game. Well, unless you go back and get the other prizes from, you know, fighting God, essentially, yeah. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use Guardian. I heard that Terra is actually the worst one because he has an insta-kill ability. So getting rid of him first is actually the best idea. Or not heard, but read. So... What in the world? Okay, that was bizarre. I don't know why the other three disappeared when the one attacked, but... I was wondering why you didn't get to fight the other three. You fought the Flame Spirit in Mount Flame, but you never got the chance to fight the other three. I mean, I was wondering about that before I, looked up the information. Okay, so Hero is dead. Obviously, that is not a good thing. I'm going to use Revive on him and hope that the others don't mess up my characters too badly in the meantime. There we go. So that's the reason why you want to get rid of the Terror guy, because he can instantly kill your characters if you're not careful. Which is what he just did with Hero. Tsunami. Now that ability shouldn't be too strong, right? Throw rocks. That's a nasty ability. I'll use Heal Us All. Ultra Hit on the Terror guy. And once I get rid of him, this battle should become easier. I'll focus probably on the Aqua Spirit next. Well, actually, you know what? I'll focus on whoever hit. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm gonna focus on whoever the next character hits, so. Because that character will be damaged already. Vacuum, huh? Unaffected, that's a strong attack, so I'm glad that they're gonna focus on her next. And that was not such a nice attack. Okay, let's use Guardian with him. I'm gonna have her actually heal herself with Heal All. And then use Ultra Hit on the Wind Spirit twice in a row. I don't know why they assume that we're there to hurt God or whatever. So I don't quite understand the logic behind their defensiveness there. Well, this battle is going to get easier and easier as I get rid of more and more of them. From this point on, I would say that it's probably okay to aim... Wait a second, no, not for her. Specifically for the Flame Guy, because the Flame Guy is the only one who can damage us now, I think. The Aqua Spirit hasn't really been doing much of anything, based on what I've seen. Could be wrong about that. You'd think that, I don't know how much HP they have at this point. That move hasn't worked even once, I don't think, on my party. Before all He should die probably on this turn or the next. Then it'll just be the Aqua Spirit. And there shouldn't be any other battles after this, but there is one last little thing that you can do, according to what I read, so obviously I'll do that one last little thing. As for what purpose it serves at this point, after you've done everything else, I don't know, but it's something you can do, so... Too bad this game doesn't have a New Game Plus. It would actually make the job level grinding and stuff a little bit better, I guess you could say. I don't know if the 3DS version has it or not. But this version definitely doesn't. At this point, I may as well actually just use Ultra Hit with Hero, but... Yeah, I was so distracted talking there for a second that I didn't even realize that the Flame Spirit had died. That's how very little threat this fight is posed to me once the Terra Spirit died. The Terra Spirit and Wind Spirits were the most dangerous. Okay. Magnificent. When God created the world, he created two forms of life very dear to him. We, the spirits, are one. You, the human beings, are the other. God gave us powers that far exceeded any strength bestowed upon your kind. But there was one thing God gave to humans alone. He bestowed the power to grow, the power of endless potential. Hero's party is healed. Okay. Let's go find out what's up here. And... obviously go into this place. I've grown weary of this place. A return to the mortal world, where I could walk freely amongst my creations, would be a welcome release. Tell me, child, do you know of a place befitting of a god? Do you want to mention Dilek? So yeah, you can actually recruit him there. I have kept watch over the town of which you speak since its inception. I accept your immaterial offer, human. Dialac shall now be my resting place. So we'll go meet him over there very fast. Okay, here he is. Let's talk to him. Indeed, you have returned to stand for... Oh, he's just repeating what he said before? No, I don't wish to. You wish to leave? I suppose even God creates cowards. Oh my goodness. Our audience is at an end. The entirety of the world is now open to you. Choose the land which you desire to flee to. I'll choose Esther Castle. They're forcing me to leave. So, basically you can fight him again, this time from your immigrant town. So, yeah, this is where I'm, stopping, obviously. This is the end of the Let's Play. Thank you very much for watching if you've been watching. Obviously, if you're listening to me now, then you have been watching. This was a long game. This was a lot longer than I expected it to be. Mainly because of all the job level grinding, the immigrant recruiting, the casino stuff. I did a lot of casino stuff as well, leaving the game running sometimes, and I would also have to sometimes get up and save in between and whatnot. Well, when I say get up, I mean like I'd be sitting there off to the side doing something else, and then when I would win big at the casino, I would move over and save the game and then put it back on auto grinding again. That wasn't so hard as the other stuff, the job level grinding and the other. But yeah, this was crazy. So thanks again, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next for sure, but I have some ideas about what I'm gonna do next. But I'll keep that a surprise for now. So thanks again. See you next time, and bye bye.